What? Whoever that one person is watching, please write something and let me know if I can. Let me know if we've got a bit of a chat going. Is it? Yes, here we go. Yes, Harley, get in. Cheers, mate. Sorry about that, lads. I've just had a massive problem with the chat. Apparently now you have to enable it for kids, just so they can watch it or they can't watch it. So I've been saying that yes, it's all right to watch it with kids because I don't really swear in any of the videos, which is why I don't really. But yeah, no, apparently I've just had to say no, it's no good for kids under 18. So fuck it, I can swear. Yeah, Wednesday, lads. I watched the uh, I watched the thing just like everybody else did. Hold up, let's see if I can get this on here. I watched it just like everyone else did, and Boris said we were allowed to go out for longer. We were allowed to travel to the destination. So if we're allowed to, if we're allowed to go and sit on a bench, then we can sit on the tackle boxes. So I can't understand why we wouldn't be allowed to. Yeah. Stuart, yes, mate, we can go fishing Wednesday. They even said it on Sky News. If you go on Sky News, actually, Sky News have got their own YouTube page. Lads, you're gonna have to slow down with this chat. They even said that you're allowed. Essex foraging and fishing. Where am I going first? I don't know because closest to me just to get out and go fishing is the Isle of Sheppey, which is facing the northeast. So if it's a northeasterly wind, it's going to blow on shore, which is no good for there. It's all right for a bass or things like that for the rough conditions, but I want to go and fish comfortably. To be honest, I'm probably not going to go, lads, until Thursday. I'm going to get out on my boat because the weather looks a lot more calmed down for Thursday than what it does for Wednesday. For Wednesday, I might get out Wednesday evening for a couple of hours, but yeah. Kira Bennett, yeah, go for it. I can't wait to get some videos up because all the videos that have been put up are old ones, and yeah, I just want to get out and catch some fish. Saying, oh, we lost it a bit there. Yeah, I spoke to Lewis saying that obviously we're allowed to go fishing, and they also said on the broadcast that if you're not allowed, that you're allowed to go to work if you can't work from home. Now Lewis, who owns the tackle shop, and his dad Mick, they can't work from home, so hopefully they can open the shop, but we'll see. We'll have to see how it goes. Yeah, here's what it is. But where is everyone else going? Where's the first place? What's the first species? What's everyone targeting? Let's see if I can get this up on the laptop because the chat keeps disappearing. I think the biggest thing on everyone's minds are yeah, Ben Newman, you know it. You know it. It's going to be busy. Dave, yeah, a lot of people are going to be going for the hounds, including me. Crabs are going to be hard because they've stopped peeling. Yeah, I've never fished up up there, up your end, as in the Essex Mersey. What's it like? No, Darren, I've seen that. And I've got a mate who lives in Wales, and it's the same for him as well. He's not there. Haven't been lifted. It hasn't been lifted in Wales either. I just can't understand why. I really can't understand why. Mike, you don't go fishing from one year to the next, mate. It don't matter to you, son. Lacey, get to sleep. It's past your bedtime. Trying to log onto it on this bloody computer. Shane's in the building. Dover's very own sloth. Darren, I don't blame you, mate. I'd go and all. Obviously not that I'd break lockdown rules. Oh, what's this thing? Shut that door, Dan. Shut the door. Kids, mate. Yeah, I'm buzzing. Like it's like winning the lottery. Oh, wouldn't it be funny? Wouldn't it be funny if we all went and we all blanked, there's no fish out there, everyone's been dying to get back fishing and there's nothing out there to catch. Bait's gonna be the problem. Aaron, yes, mate, all's good, cheers. Oh, I can see that's better now. I've got the comments coming up here because they keep dying on the old my phone, watching news on my phone. Um, what's going on here? Yeah, no, same as me. It's I can see it being as well. What's happening, Mark? Yeah, I just want to be able to go out and catch a fish, but I think we've all got these. I think we've all got this thing. We're all gonna sort of jump in the cars and run down to the beach, stick a rod out, and we're all going to be catching these massive fish. I don't think we will be. I don't think we will be. Yeah, Steve, a doggy will save the day. It always does, but for me, I'd rather blank. So for me, a doggy would mess my day right up, if I'm honest. Shane Edwards, he's watching. He loves a dog. He loves a flat dog. Just wait for him now to pipe up. Mike West, he just likes a blank. But no, I'm hoping that obviously now we're allowed to go and see people. I haven't had my delivery of sea glow beads for ages, so I need to get down Mike's now. Obviously social distancing, I should just stand on one side of the road and he can just launch me a bag of goodies over, because I'm sure he's sat indoors all this time and he's invented something new for us all to try and use. Shane, yeah, you know. Yeah, but Essex foraging, do you know what? I love catching eels. They're great fun. Love a tiny little bit of crab, bits and bobs. You know what I mean? It's little small works. I love it. I absolutely love catching eels, especially out the river here, out the Medway. Mike, what new have you got? Come on, tell us all. What have you got? What I asked Mike to do a couple of weeks ago was when all this finishes. Now the peelers have stopped. I in the Medway, I don't know about you boys, but in the River Medway, we get a massive problem with crabs. Well, probably all over the country. As soon as they stop peeling, they get hungry, so they just want to eat. I don't know why I keep losing you. I want some big pop-ups to keep the ragworm baits off the bottom. So hopefully he sorted me out some of them. Shane, yeah, Betsy will be out and about. We're Paige is actually sitting downstairs as we speak, looking for another dog. We're thinking about getting another dog, keep Betsy a bit of company. The only problem is now Betsy now sleeps in bed with me and Paige, and there's not a lot I can do about it now. It's knackered. She's up here, lays in between us. She even gets under the covers as well sometimes and sleeps on the pillow. I don't let her do it, but when you wake up in the middle of the night and she's already there, I feel like I can't kick her out of bed. Bless her. Yeah. So come on, where are we all going? Mark, yeah, you know I don't want to fish with anyone else after. Oh yeah, Mike, what we got? New Ultra Lumi colour range. Uh, Ultra Lumi violet balls. New deep sea balls. That sounds really bad, mate. Deep sea balls. No, I'm looking forward to the new tackle though. I'm not sure about the deep sea, but I've heard Shane likes a deep ball. Stuart down in Hastings. What are they getting down there? Nothing, obviously, because no one knows. Um, Shoreham Worm Drowning Crew. That's a quality name. Well, Shoreham, yeah, I suppose you would be. Um, what are you expecting to get down there? They still get any? Do you think they'll still be getting any place down that way? I suppose there's a lot of mayweed about, isn't there? Um, yeah, I don't know where I'm heading. I'll probably be going off the island on my boat Wednesday, round in front of East Church Gap. Paul, he said you were allowed to travel to do your exercise. Now, how far travelling to do your exercise when you're taking the piss, I don't know. But mate, I can't see the problem. He said you're allowed to travel as long as you're going in your own car. He did say you're allowed to go to work now. Avoid public transport if you can. It's funny because the last 25 years they've been saying stop driving your car and use public transport. But you know things have changed, haven't they? You you've got to go for your exercise, haven't you? You've got to go for exercise. It's either that or take up a bit of freshwater fishing for now. Um, Mark, yeah, I think so as well. Travel as far as you want. I can't see the difference if you're in your own car. Yeah, it is what it is. Lee, I don't know what you're talking about, mate. What crab you bought off me? Nothing. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Mark, local to me for a smooth round off the beach has got to be Reculver. It's the only Reculver or East Church Gap on the Isle of Sheppey. But I've got a feeling that it's going to be pretty busy as of Wednesday. Eye water around here is going to be middle of the night, like 1, 2 o'clock, I think, ish. So it's going to be busy. Yeah, I think everywhere's going to be busy. Aaron, yes, we can, mate. He said that we were allowed out to do more exercise as much as we want. Basically, we're allowed to go and sit in a park now and sit on a bench if we want. He didn't mention fishing, but then he can't mention every outdoor sport like a lot of people. So he didn't actually mention fishing, yeah, but he didn't mention golf or he didn't mention swimming. But a news reporter on Sky News did. She was standing outside number 10, and she said that we're allowed to go fishing, swimming in a public pond. Not that I don't know why you would. Paige, no, Betsy is not with me. She must be with Demi in her room. Yeah, so we're allowed to go, and that's that. End of. Simon, yeah, I'd be going to Sheppey as well because it's closest. David McLaren, yeah, I know you're screwed in Wales, but if you're in north or south, surely you could just travel over the bridge or under that tunnel that takes you to Liverpool, then you're back in England. Surely you could. Oh, James, nice one, mate. There's a few rays about there in a sandwich. All right, look, I'll come clean. I haven't been totally honest. I have been fishing, and yeah, there are still a few rays about, but that's about as much as I'm gonna say. I'm not saying when, I'm not saying where, but there's a few rays about. If you're confined to a court where you're batting a ball with someone, then yeah, surely we're allowed to go fishing. I really can't see why you wouldn't be allowed to. Yeah, it is. It's one of them, and it is what it is. Master Beethoven. Yeah, good luck. Listen, I'm not going to sit here and say that if you went fishing during this lockdown, then you're selfish or you're an arse or you're out of order, because I personally couldn't see the problem with it. Personally, could not see the problem with it. They opened up B&Q last week before, which none of which is essential. I can understand people going banging on about, oh, we're not allowed to go fishing, but we're allowed to go and stand in a queue at Tesco's. Yes, okay, Tesco's is essential. You need to eat, but going to B&Q is not essential in any way, shape, or form. Not essential. Fair enough. The trade point bit is, if you've got a trade point card and you're a trader like a plumber or an electrician, you need materials because someone's boiler's gone or their electrics are blown. Then fair enough, is a bit essential. But for every Tom, Dick, and Harry to go and stand up there and just go and get flowers or compost. I've done it. I've been up, bought flowers and compost for the garden. We've had nothing else to do, so I've been done the garden right up, as you've seen, rebuilt the pond. So yeah, but what I'm saying is they opened that a couple of weeks ago, last week, whenever it was, and we was allowed to do that, but we wasn't allowed to go and stand on a beach by ourselves or with members from our other thing. 2 days ago, I was down in Poole. 3 days ago, I was down in Poole. I went to pick up some. What are you doing? Where is she then? Oh, she's here. Oh, my bad. The old woman's just come up and asked me where the dog is, and she's laying with me. Bets, come say hello. Come in. I didn't realise she was laying with me. Yeah, so the point is, if you went fishing, fair play to you, and I hope you caught loads of fish. Bill Hearn, you've been fishing and only sent home once. Oh, I didn't see anything about. I mean, we all saw the stories of them people that were caught travelling down to Cornwall or something from London. They was going on travelling 6 hours. I think most of it was bullshit, if I'm honest. I just think a lot of it was scaremongering. There was a lot of stuff on Facebook, obviously, on the thing. I think a lot of it was rubbish. Honestly, can't see why you couldn't get away with it. Lee, yes, and that is the main thing. I've been itching to get out and make some videos. This light is really in the wrong place, isn't it? Hang on, where's the dog? Come, Bets. Come, girl. Come say hello. Look. Say hello, look, what's this? What's this? What's this? No? She's not interested. She had her first walk the other day on Sandbanks. We took Betsy down to Dorset. I had to go and pick up some koi. Mike, yeah, I saw that too. Yeah, so Betsy had her first walk in pool, didn't you, babe? All the way along Sandbanks round. She had a little run in the water. We took her then. Then I had to go down to where I picked up all my new koi. From down in the New Forest. She had a little walk round there. She was running around with all the horses, running in streams, wasn't you, baby? She's knackered. She ain't even bothering. She can go back to sleep. Shane, there ain't no young people in here. It's restricted for 18, so we can swear. Shane, you could even show a picture of your face, son, and people wouldn't get offended. Fishy family, that is exactly it. Just make it to the Severn Bridge, or make it. What's the other place? The tunnel that takes you into Liverpool. I can't think what it's called now. I know it's famous. It's a tunnel, isn't it? But yeah, if you go over the Severn Bridge or into Liverpool, I can't see why. Shane, stop being rude. James, mate, listen. The biggest criminal thing is we should have lifted the cut yesterday. That we should have lifted it. Now I was 30 a couple of weeks ago, so I missed. I saw Liverpool win the last league. I was a week and a half old. I think I was when they won it last time. So yeah. Anyway, let's not start about football because there's a lot of people that don't like it. But yeah. Essex Forge in the 50th. Oh, get in, lad. Good lad. Yeah, we will. But I want to be able to do it proper. I want to be able to do it. I want to win them last two games, Everton and Crystal Palace, and we've done. I can't be dealing with all the soppy Man United fans going, oh yeah, but you didn't actually win it. You didn't actually win it. Wayne, if you're surrounded by blankers, you could always go somewhere. To be honest, we went to the game. Me and my brother Lewis. We went to the game, the Genk game, Champions League game that night, and I had bits of the game in the thing, but yeah, I couldn't put them in the video. YouTube wouldn't let me put clippets of the football match in the. I don't know why. It just wouldn't work. So I had to take it all apart. Joe Collins, you have to speak to Mike, mate. You can have some deep sea balls, but you'll have to speak to Mike. Yes. Dave Walker, good luck, mate. Hope you get a few. Who else is out and about? Shane, where are you going? You haven't been out, and I know you haven't been out. You have been a good boy. You've made 16 million rigs sitting in your bedroom in between playing with yourself. So, where are you going to be going fishing? Don't say Hive Beach for dogfish, please. For the love of men, don't say the fucking thingy. Keith, grain, I've heard a few things about grain. Else, that's all I'm saying. Shane, come on. Everyone wants to know where you're going fishing. Hive Beach for a whiting. There ain't no whiting about either, I've heard. Well, I bloody hope there's no whiting about. So I see. This is again the slipways. I'm not sure. If you know of a public slipway, like for us down here, there's one like this Herne Bay. You can get out on. There's nothing. It's not gated. It's not closed off. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. If you know of a slipway that's not manned by anyone, that hasn't got a harbour master or something like that, then yeah. I can't see why not. I'll be taking my boat out, or I don't need a ramp for mine. I'll use the beach, but yeah, I can't see why not. Dave, yeah, I feel sorry for the Welsh as well. I really do, but that's their silly choice for living in Wales. No, obviously, Wayne. Yeah, listen, I'd be over there as well because I think there'll be a few fish about up there. definitely. But Shane and Wendy will probably be there too. As for freshwater fishing, our club is waiting to say England Trust. Yeah, Joe, listen, I can't see the problem with freshwater angling either. I think freshwater angling is probably even more, would be better to do than freshwater fishing, because than sea fishing, because with obviously with the freshwater angling, at least you're out of the way. You're in, if you're around a lake, 9 times out of 10 you're in between trees and that where people can't see you. If people, for instance, if we aren't fishing on Brighton Beach, there's going to be plenty of people, younger people, older people, whoever, think it's all right to go and sit on the beach and sit in larger groups, which is the point. So yeah, it is what it is. Mr. P5, good lad. You never walk alone, son. Yeah, Dan will probably be out on his boat as well, actually, from Kings Ferry. He did ring me earlier, and he was one of the like Remainers going, well, I didn't hear anything about fishing. Well, we're allowed. Rat shooting, then fishing? No, just straight on with a fishing lead. Scroll up some of these comments. What have I missed? Stuart Minster's a good spot. I don't know if there's anything about. Shane, I'm going to have a barrier around with electric running through, so good luck getting near me. Good, because you cast over everyone anyway, so no one's going to come anywhere near you. Wolfie, but freshwater fishing caused AIDS. Listen, I have been, the last couple of days, I've been sitting there and I don't know if any of you ever watch it. I don't know if there's anyone in here interested in carp fishing. Now, I'm not really interested in carp fishing. I do a bit every now and again, but feeder fishing, not full on sitting in a bivvy for 3 years, waiting for a bite all weekend. It's no good. So, no, it's not, Shane. But there's they do a thing called Eurobanks every year, where they've done one for the last 6 years with Alan Blair, and I can't remember his mate's name. But they basically, they drive all over Europe for 15 days, 2 weeks, whatever it is, carp fishing on all these different places. And I tell you what, it's fantastic. It really does look fun. So I've been toying with the idea of doing a bit of freshwater carp fishing, but I'm not after all the gear. I'm not into all that. I just want to take a couple of rods and I don't know, some maggots or something and go and catch a few fish. That's about it. Anyway, that's enough about carp fishing. St Margaret's Bay, Mark. I'm not quite sure which one St Margaret's Bay is. Chris, yeah, no, fair play to him. Fair play to him. Fair play to being able to stick it out that long. Yeah, I'm not quite sure where St Margaret's Bay is. Mark, if it's Thanet, then yeah, it probably will be. Because they're all, it's all pretty much the same all the way through there. But yeah, I can't really say that I've definitely fished it. Unless there's another name. Oh, St Margaret's Bay near Deal. No, I don't know. Never fished it. Never fished it. Oh, I didn't go every day, Mike. At all. I had last Wednesday off. And I'm having Tuesday off because it's Lacey's birthday. Terry, yes, mate. I've heard mayweed is everywhere. Apparently Brighton stinks, but then that's nothing usual for Brighton, is it? Yeah, no, Mike, I know you are. I wasn't though. Stephen, when do I target the stingers? I'm probably going to start now. I can't remember when I had that one last year. Let me have a little look. Yeah, I can't remember when I had that one last year. I don't think it's far away from now, but I will be on that as soon as I possibly can. I'm going to try and get one on my little boat, on my inflatable this year. Oh, there, Mark. It's just for the dogfish, isn't it, Deal? Mike, where are you going to be fishing first? Where's the first place you're going to go fishing? Yeah, Wade. See that I've got a few friends, a few people that I know that have been messaging me all the way through lockdown, telling me what's being caught where. Because there have still been a few people going out, obviously. There's also been a few tope caught down the south coast as well. Um, I don't know exactly where, but I know they're not far from where you're talking about. Um, Terry, was it May? Yeah, I can get some ragworm. I can get some ragworm. They're £5 each if anyone wants any per worm. £5, cash only. Shane, I know this is the problem. He would end up going over the Medway City estate and he'll go, oh yeah, I'm going to have a go for this. And then he'll have one cast with a bit of bait on. Then he'll take his rig off and just cast all day. And he's still only at the middle of the river. Yes, Mark. Fair play to you. They're big worms. They're big worms. Anything over an inch, though, I'm going to have to charge you £5 per inch after that. Um, Mike, come and see me. I've got some. You know I have. If you want to get some, mate, you can. Phil, yes. To know I've got a mate who's been ordering ragworm online. He's been ordering it one day and then getting it the next. It's good. Vine sea fishing, yes, mate. We can. Wolfie, I go catching and not fishing. Yeah, don't we all, mate? Don't we all? I won't mention the rest of it. Um, oh no, Mike, you're not allowed to go to other people's houses, mate. You're allowed to go fishing, but you can't come. You can't come to my house. That's naughty. Who is in need of a head? Look at this. No, you can't. Look at this mullet. Look, and I've had my hair cut since this. I've had my hair cut. That light is really in the wrong place, isn't it? Phil, yes, I will be probably somewhere just to get a video, even if it's just down the river for a few hours just to get a video. But mainly, I'll probably be out Thursday on the boat because the weather looks right. Um, Wayne, what am I after? To be honest, mate, I'll probably just go down the river and just see if I can get a few schoolie bass. For now, Thursday I'll be out on the boat with whoever can come. Whoever I think my brother Lewis will probably be there, or Dan. Um, Stuart, I live in Kent, mate, in Medway, Gillingham. Trying to go to Dorset, but the wife won't have none of it, so I won't leave her mum and dad. Mark, I can't see why you can't, mate. Mark Gallagher, can I go course? Yeah, I can't. I honestly can't see why you can't. To be honest, the best people you can ring about the course fishing would be the Environment Agency because they run everything like that. So if you ring the Environment Agency and say, listen, after that, Boris, are we allowed to go fishing? Because the thing is, sea fishing isn't policed by anyone in this country. Whereas freshwater fishing is, obviously you have to have a license and you can get fines, like not just for fishing out of lockdown, just for fishing in general. So if you go to a lake that isn't run by anyone. Like we've got a lake here, Walsham. It's run by the woman who owns it, Julie. She'll come round and throw you off. But just ring the Environment Agency. They'll tell you. And I mean, they're the sort of people that will take your gear off you, give you a £2 fine, and take you to court for not having a license. So, yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know. Um, all I know is, like I said, sea fishing isn't policed by anyone. So I'm sure we can all get away with it. Shane's just said all licenses have been suspended to buy one. So again, I'm not sure. There you go. Mark just said his club was saying yes. So there you go, lads. It's one of them things. Um, Phil James, yeah. Do you know what? It'd be great to see if anyone's getting any place because I didn't. I've only had a couple this year, obviously, and you've seen the videos of them. One of them was me, Mike. Um, Dan and I think Rich fished Seaford the Sunday before the Saturday before Mother's Day. On the Saturday when Mike went in the girls' toilets because he's a perv. You must all remember that. It was funny as fuck. And then on the Monday we went into lockdown. We put out a video and I got cut off left, right, and centre by people saying, "Oh, you're selfish for going fishing," but it was all in the right time. Mark Owens, where do you live? Because I've never ever had that, but it's good. I suppose. Listen, it's not just the Environment Agency. I didn't even think the what they call them, the IFCA as well. Police sea fishing. They police catches to make sure for the limits, the bag limits, but they don't check licenses. That's what I mean. But yeah, I know what you're saying. Mike, yeah, you listen. You gotta love the haters, mate. You gotta love the haters. To be fair, there's two thumbs down. I'm boring to a lot of people. But oh well, it is what it is, isn't it? Oh, Mark, you have to put up with people in Dover like Shane. I don't know how you get up. I don't know how you do it. Mind you, it's got to be better than Medway. Anyway, it's better than Medway. Um, Steve S. course angler by trade. Do you know we all must have started surely. My first experience of fishing was my older brother bought me the starter rod out of Argos, and yeah, you know, Mark, the starter rod out of Argos, and I started fishing on a lake. I went 4 times and not caught nothing. Um, and then my granddad bought me an old bamboo rod and a Shakespeare MG 1000 reel from the boot fair, and I was fishing down the river. I got given a packet of mackerel from a tackle shop because me and my mate was arguing in there who was going to pay for it. It was only £1.80, but we was 12, and he ended up giving it to us so we could close the shop because we wouldn't stop arguing who was going to pay for it. And I caught my first fish, which was inevitably a whiting, and I was hooked, as they say. Pardon the pun, but yeah, Ian, yeah, you know. Um, yeah, Wolfie, listen, you can make art this year. Once, well, I say this year. Once summer's over and done with, and we've got rid of all the hounds and the bass and things like that, and we're back to the only thing we can catch is white and a dogfish down here anyway. I'm gonna have to try and make it fun to catch dogfish. I've got to because otherwise I don't know what I'm gonna do for the winter. Take up stamp collecting or something because I don't just want to go out and catch white and a dogfish on big sea rods and reels. Just don't want to do it. Shane, lads, if you was reading the comments, Shane Edwards and Michael Sea Angling are having their own little bit of banter. Bless them. Um, but yeah, we've got to try and make. If anyone knows of a fun way of catching dogfish, let me know. Don't get me wrong. When I'm out on my boat and I'm using my little ugly sticks and the tide's running, and I mean properly running, something a bit bigger. And it is not bad fun. Ugh, I feel like I want to throw up my mouth. Adam, mate, listen, you can't wait to see me catch a stinger. I can't wait to catch another stinger. Yeah, Mark, banging, mate. It's just, yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. I mean, all of my kids have been with me and caught fish. I'm Lacey, you've seen Lacey catch rays, but now I say to a Lacey, "Wanna come fishing?" Nah, can't be bothered. Um, that not all kids are into it now. Oh, it doesn't help. I've got 3 girls, but yeah, um, it's one of them. It's just one of them. I've got my little brother T, obviously, who comes with me. He does love it. He does love it. But when I say to him about, oh yeah, we might only catch white and we might only catch dogfish, that's all right. I won't come. Then I'll start home. He only wants to come when there's half decent fish involved. Wayne Shooter, the boys in blue, we won't keep going off. one of my daughter's phone earlier recorded the woman on YouTube saying that we was allowed to go fishing. So I've got it on my phone. So if anyone does stop me and says, look, what you're doing, you shouldn't be here, then I've got the video to prove it. So well, they said it on the telly, so it must be true, surely. But yeah. What else is happening here? Not a lot. No, Wayne, do you know what? When I went down to, I went down to the New Forest the other day, I picked up 250 koi fry. Now, they're all from, what was they? The parents, the geezer said they were Showa and Yuzuri were the breeders. So the male and the female was a Showa and a Yuzuri. I don't know which one was which, but yeah. So I've got, at the minute, I've got downstairs in the tank, I've got 250 minute koi carp that are the size of a fingernail. Like, we're talking tiny. But yeah, other than that, yeah. I wouldn't mind catching some of the fish in my pond, but I don't want to hurt them because they're lovely little fish. Wolfie, cheers. Yeah, lads, if you can hit the thumbs up, it does help. Does it help? Everyone, listen, all these live videos, I watch a lot of live videos. Tricey, is there? I didn't know that. It's a long way for me to go, mate, to be fair. It was just a really, really good day. No, they're not fingerlings. I said they're the size of fingernails. They're tiny, so they are still fry. They're see-through. I mean, they're yellow, but they're see-through. But literally, they are the size. If you was to bite your fingernail off, they're that small. I think they're 3 weeks old, he said. And at the minute, they're being fed on egg yolk, hard-boiled egg yolk, crushed up in a bit of cloth. You sort of give it a little bit of a wiggle in between your fingers, and then dip it into the tank, and they're eating the cloudiness. Oh, was it, Wolfie? I didn't know that. Wayne, listen, I got to give him his due. Shane last year smashed the bass, the live bait in the bass on the beach down at Hive or Sandgate, wherever he was, along that stretch. So that's something I want to do this year. I'm sure he was sliding treble hooks, whiting. Yeah, treble hooks in whiting, sliding that down the line. And it was catching he had some lovely bass, sort of 2 or 3 sessions he was getting. I think like £5 or £6 was the biggest, but it's still good fun off the beach. But they wasn't far out at all. The live bait one I caught down the Medway was only at 10 yards. So yeah, no, you're bang on. Bass are never far away. Never far away. Adam, I got them off of Mike, to be fair, the live bait sliders. Mike Sea Angling, or Mike. I'm not sure if he's got any left. He probably has somewhere, but to be honest, if he hasn't, then I just use just use a clip, anything you can clip onto your line. So just put a plain lead on, well, a grip lead, whatever, a plain lead, cast it out, and then slide just any clip down the line. Oh, well, it worked for me. A clip down the line with your fish on it. It might help if you put a little bit of lead on there as well, just to get it down. Or Stuart gets them on eBay. Horsham Lake needs closing down. It's a disgrace. To be fair, lads, Horsham is it's a great lake to catch fish, but the fish are battered because no one looks after them. Listen, Julie, I know the woman that owns it, Julie. She does what she can, but she can't be there for every fish caught. Now, this lake, if anyone, a lot of people obviously on here won't know it, but this lake is the sort of place you can go and just look at it, and the fish will jump into your arms. They're that easy to catch. That easy. You catch them with fag butts, stones, twigs, anything, you'll catch a fish. They're getting hold of these carp and they're just yanking hooks out of their mouth, chucking them in like they're whiting. It's no good for these carp. They're battered, absolutely battered. It's a shame. It is a shame. Anthony Wilson, mate, we have spoke about this already tonight about the about not fishing in Wales. Scotland do the same. Oh, listen, I can't see why, if you're that close to the Severn Bridge, you can't drive over it and go and fish, or drive through the tunnel up the top end and go to Liverpool and fish the Mersey. I know there's a few fish up there. Who's contacting me? Hold on, guys. Everybody is asking for bait. Jesus, it's going mad. Everyone wants bait. What can you do? What you say about me on the front of Shane and missed it? I just said, Mike, we got the live bait sliders. You had them. People was asking for the live bait sliders. Mike, do me a favour. I will give you the money. Do one of them paid comments. I want to see what happens. I'll give you the money when I see you. Well, I'll give you the money off thingy. £5 a worm bait. Yeah, no, it's right, Mark. £5 a worm. I think's alright. I'll even wrap it up. Have I ever fished down in Cornwall? No. Listen, this year's plan was, last year our family holiday was where the old woman wanted it, which was Spain, and it was shit. This year, the family holiday was going to be where I wanted it, in Cornwall. And then Kong flu happened. So I doubt anyone's going to be going on holiday, to be honest. I'm not even going to bother booking it. I'm still trying to get my night away in Poole with my missus for my birthday that we was meant to do. We had a night booked on a boat down in harbour. But yeah, we couldn't do it. Obviously, it all got cancelled. So I'm hoping just be able to book that. There you are. Bub 8298, mate. I bet it's lovely down there. I bet it's lovely. I don't get down there enough. It's just a long way to go. It is a long, long way to go. Bill Blake, the lockdown's not been lifted. We're just allowed to go outside and do outdoor sports now, basically. Yes, it's foraging, mate. I'm gutted, to be honest. Luckily enough, I didn't book one, but it would have been booked by now. We ain't gonna bother because we can't. Naughty night away. No, you definitely weren't coming, son. Naughty night away from me and the old woman. Well, the old woman would have got drunk and probably fell asleep, and I would have fished off the back of the boat all night. Jason Rogers, I'll tell you how soon, mate. Thursday, and the next I can pretty much guarantee there will be another video from the SIB coming up very, very soon indeed. In fact, next week there might even be 2 days where I go out on the SIB, if you know what I mean. Shane Edwards, lost back in the house. You know that, son. Jason, I'm not going to lie. I don't reckon that one of the videos is going to be amazing. You never know. There might be a couple of thornback rays. There might be a few dogfish. That might be about it. But yeah, it is what it is. At least you'll get to see my new boat. And then I say I'm definitely out Thursday, providing the weather stays. Also, I've got someone that comments on all of my videos all the time, asking me to go to the island that's in the river, that's in the middle of the River Medway. So that's a plan too. I plan to get over there as well and have a little walk round inside the fort. Obviously do a bit of fishing the same day, but yeah, just get out and have a little look round. It's one of them. It's It's having the time to do it. There will be smooth hand videos on that boat, definitely. Nice one, Lee. See you soon, mate. Bub, nice one, mate. No, it means a lot. Thank you. Dominic, no, I've heard of Salford, mate. I've heard of Manchester. No, I haven't. To be honest, I haven't. I don't plan on going to Manchester either. It's not really my cup of tea. I'm a Liverpool fan. Can't stand you. No, no, it's too far up for me. It's a long, long way. Wayne, I've never had one of the new 7HC Max, mate. I've only ever had the blue one, and I still don't. I still love my 525s. I got new rods and reels as well for you all to see. I got 133s, new 525s, new boat. Been busy. Been really, really busy. Bill, yes, mate, we can definitely. It was said on Sky News earlier. If you go onto Sky News's YouTube channel, go on there live. You'll have to rewind it to just after Boris's speech. But there's a lady on there, news report, says yes, you can. You can go swimming in ponds if you like. You can play tennis. You can go fishing, angling. That's what she said. Angling is allowed. Fishing is allowed. So yeah. Wolfie, if you want to catch some small fish, Mike will take you out. He knows exactly how to do it. Exactly how to do it. Dominic, yeah, I do back Boris, definitely. I do. I think the man's a legend. He's It was a choice of Boris or it was going to be the other twat from Labour. It's a no-brainer, isn't it? It's an absolute no-brainer. I'm losing it. Hold up. No, Neil, the Welsh are not allowed out either, mate. They're it's all the same. But if you cannot get over it, it's a shame you're in. Bill, no, she didn't say what type of fishing, but listen, fishing is fishing at the end of the day, I think. So I can't. It's only happened from and we're not allowed to go until Wednesday. So nothing can happen until Wednesday. I suppose that was just to stop the people from just running out their front doors tonight and taking their rods. But yeah, it's one of them. BMXT. I don't know when you're coming, but we'll sort it out very soon. Maybe Wednesday. Maybe Wednesday we'll go. But it all depends on the weather. It's all right, Boris saying, yeah, you can all go fishing, but there's no point in going if the weather's crap. Like, has anyone looked outside tonight? It's absolutely awful. What else is going on? Well, we're coming up to an hour, guys, so I'm not going to be on much longer. Phil, yes, they are. Oh, listen, spot on for Tuesday fishing, but we're not allowed to go anyway. But it's my daughter's birthday, so I can't. Naif's in the house. Check him out. He's never allowed to go fishing, but at least he's allowed to watch YouTube. Good luck. Shane, the water looks like a Slovak's bathwater. You can't say things like that. That's naughty. Yeah, Ian, you bang on, mate. You bang on. It's a bit naughty. Nice. Where you been all night? Shane's missed you. Don't come in here selling your shit. Hell no. No way. You're not selling your crab on here. Jog right on. Yeah, Mike, this is the thing, mate. Everyone wants to do he's always grounded, Shane. We all want to do a big meet-up, but it's where. It's weird you do a big meet-up because it's just very cool person. Hello. Proper cool you sound, son. Laura, a patriot to what? Kill James Dungy yet? I don't know what will be coming off Dungy. There'll probably be a few bass about. Do you deliver barracks? Yeah, I suppose I do. Shane, I'll meet you on the beach. No, it'd knock you out, son. He's from Dover. They're all rock hard, aren't they? Oh yeah, listen, I've still got them boys. That they're not going nowhere. Them Nashers, they are staying with us. Vinny Price, mate. Yeah, I've it's not so good. When you allowed out quality. What was that? Dominic? No, mate. No, I've never. Um, to be honest, I haven't really. I fished in Spain and caught a greater weaver who done me in the finger. It absolutely caned. And I fished in Turkey and I caught a couple of other little things. I think I caught a little like a little mullet and some other little weird thing. I'll have to find the pictures actually and put them on my channel soon. But no, I haven't. Nah, I would love to, but I don't fly, not anymore. Going to Turkey a few years ago, killed it, just wiped out. So now everywhere I go by car or boat. Chris, that's a good shout. That's another thing. A lot of people keep asking me about my hoodies, but you know, it's such a ball ache to get them made and get them selling. I will do it. Mike said we'll sort it out because Mike knows a bit more about all this than me. I just want to go fishing, lads, and make videos. Yeah, Mike will quite happily like muck about and work out how you get the hoodies done. But it's not that. It's just you got to find them. You got to work out how to do it cheap enough because it's. Like, I'm not doing it. I'm not being funny. I ain't doing it for free. Um, James, if I go Wednesday, it'll be on the island somewhere because it's local. And obviously, what I'm probably going to do is wait till Thursday, Friday. Everybody else has been out. Everyone will put their reports online on Facebook. Um, no, Mike, it's not. I don't know where it is. I'm upstairs. Um, yeah, I'm going to wait for everyone else's reports online, and then see where's catching and where's not catching. Nath, no, I'm not making you any rigs. I don't make my own rigs. You mad? I'm driving down there, and the hell, I want someone that lives round the corner from me. Neil, no, I haven't, but I do plan to one day, definitely. Nice one, DJ Ruff. No, I'd love to come up to Scotland and do some cod fishing, to be honest. I got as far as Liverpool last year, so who knows, I might get there this year. I've got to do something. I might have a trip. In fact, one of my customers, because I do a lot of landscape gardening, one of my customers has got two houses in Scotland, and they're both having renovations done to both of them, and he has offered that I can go up there as like a bit of a working holiday slash thing. So yeah, maybe in the winter I could nip up there, do a few days work, do a few days fishing. It'd be well worth it. Well worth it. Glenn, yeah, listen, everyone everyone's asked about when I'm sort of coming back on. It's not that I've disappeared. It's just that a lot of the YouTubers, um, have been doing live streams. I just didn't want to sound like I'm copying. Not lockdown's been lifted, but restrictions have been lifted ever so slightly. No, Neil, I will do definitely, definitely. If I have any big trips like that planned, I will sort of mention them in the coming weeks before I go in videos, so people know. Like when I went up to the Mersey with my brother last year, I mentioned it a few months before, and a lot of people got in contact with me and helped me out on where to go, where to fish, what baits to use, what was being caught where and when. So it did, yeah, massively help me out, and I shall do the same thing. Um, Bodgemeister, yeah. See, the thing is, we get good place fishing down here, and we get the hounds fishing down here. Rays are pretty boring. I've never caught a huss though. Um, I've caught lots of baby huss, as in dogfish, but not a proper one. First. Yes, Jason, they are worth the dollar, mate. Listen, you can get out and find them yourself. You can, but when you're fishing for hounds, yes, they will take hardbacks. 9 times out of 10, it's better to use them off of a boat, and it's a bit better to use them later off in the season, I find. But peelers are probably one of the best baits going. I think, anyway. Yeah, Glenn was meant to lift the title yesterday. I'm fuming about that still. Don't start me off. Listen, don't start me off on night either. I was going to go pumping yesterday morning, but I didn't get up because we was in pool the day before. I couldn't be bothered with it. And then I woke up that yesterday morning, flicked the news on, and you got old Nigel Farage saying 150 of them were captured off the beach. Well, not off the beach, but like intercepted. So that means this, they're the ones. What about the ones that didn't? They pulled up at pet level and sort of Winchelsea way. So yeah, I was gutted, gutted. Because the thing is, they get off them little boats and they just tear off. They just run up the beach, leave the boat, the engine, the lot. Um, 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 um. Wolfie, to be honest, congers are not my thing. Not specifically target. If I could go out and target a few big ones, but down on the south coast, I get a few up to the 30 in the 30. And they get a few off of what do I call it? I've bloody been there and all. Brixham wall, don't they? The harbour wall down, the breakwater down there. They get some monsters off there. Bill, no, I don't. To be honest, mate, where all down around Dungeness where we pump for the blacks, there's so many razors down there. We pick up loads while we're pumping, but I never really find them to be much luck. I've got loads in the freezer from when we had a big storm. I say I haven't had much luck. I don't really use them, but they're there just in case I do. James, yes, you're bang on, mate. Me and all my family have spoke about the victory parade, but I don't think it's going to happen. We'll have to wait till next year when we win it again. Wolfie, whereabouts are you then, mate? Were you South Coast? Where are you? Bodgemaster, yeah, like, sure, I will contact Andy the Melt. He's an absolute melon, that bloke. Absolute melon. Freshwater fishing can go, yeah, Mark Owens. Listen, let me get back to Andy, the dick from Sea Angling Adventures. Um, Basically, he was caught out a couple of weeks ago. I can't remember what it all started in now. But he was caught out basically saying that anyone that didn't wear one of his red jumpers was a numpty. Um, couldn't fish, didn't have a clue, wasn't on the same league as him. The geezer's an absolute tosspot. And I'll happily say that to his face. Happily say that to his face. And all of his mates as well. I'm sure some of them are probably all right, but they're all obviously going to be up his arse. So, yeah. But he's a massive, massive keyboard warrior. Um, yeah. Anyway, enough of Andy because he's a twat. Are you in Brighton? Lockdown's maybe find a. Well, I don't blame you. When you say big, how big we talking? Steve, yes. Andy Webb, he's a tosser. Caveman, not a lot, mate. To be fair, I've got to go in a minute. You've missed most of it. Oh, I've started mic off now. Here we go. This is not turned into an Andy Webb hating string. Yeah, Glenn, I don't lie, mate. There's no need to. There's no need to. There's no need to. Paul Maximus, what fishing YouTubers do I watch? Right, I'm going to tell you exactly what fishing YouTubers I watch and which ones I don't. So, ones I do watch. First one, the Autistic Angler. Martin, he's an absolute legend. And he's struggling at the minute with not being able to go fishing. So, in the next couple of days, he will be able to go fishing. And he's just a genuinely nice bloke. So, anyone, Shane, do one. Anyone that hasn't seen the Autistic Angler, have a little look. Bear with him. Who else? TA Fishing, obviously. Graham, it's what started it for everyone. Things I don't really watch his freshwater ones because they don't really interest me. And I'm not really keen on his beach ones either. But I do like his boat ones. Obviously, Fish Locker. He's absolutely fantastic in what he does. I don't like the coastal foraging ones really because they're a bit boring. No offense to him. They work for him. They don't work for me. I love his boat ones. His shore ones are good as well. Ones I don't watch. There's about 5 or 6 of them that all talk about the same thing before anything. So 10 minutes of the video was talking about their sponsors. Then talking about giveaways. Then they might do a little bit of fishing, but while they're fishing, they're going, look at these, look at this, look at this, what I got sent, look at these make you catch fish. No, they don't, not all the time at all. Yeah, obviously Inglorious, Inglorious and Smash, yeah, exactly, Caveman. They are good. Dan from Inglorious well, he's a character, isn't he? He's an absolute character, bless him. Yeah, Mike, Facebook YouTubers. Yeah, you're bang on. Shane, I'm not a bully, mate. I'll just say how it is, son. Wolfie, nice one, mate. Nice one. Keeps thinking off. Obviously, Dan lives in Guernsey or Jersey, whichever one it is. Last year, he was banging on about coming over here to do a bit of place fishing with all of us because I don't get the place over there. But obviously with everything that's happened, he couldn't make it. But and I think he's just had another baby as well. So yeah, it's one of them. Hopefully he can come over soon and he'll come and have a right laugh with me and Mike. We can piss everyone off together. But yeah. Who else do I not watch or do I watch? Bill, this is another thing. I've spoken to Medway Tackle. And I haven't had a reply back yet. Well, I have, but I haven't because I'm doing this. But I can't see why they can't open. I can't see why they can't. They said today, as well as us allowed to go fishing, or they didn't say it in so many words, but they did. They said if you can't work from home, then you're allowed to go back to work. Therefore, Lewis, who owns a tackle shop, can't do it from home, so he's got to go back to work. Obviously, if he wants to. So I can't see why he can't open. I can't see why he can't. Yeah. What else is going on? Sturgy 123. Do you know what, mate? It is going to be like gold. I think the price of bait, on a serious note, although I've been saying I'm selling my ragworm for £5 each, they're not that easy to dig. I can go out and dig 100, yeah, but it's bloody hard work. And it's not for sale, boys and girls. I can't get rid of it. Oh, TP outside, they're closing until the 1st of June. Well, there you go, boys. They'll all be like that. I suppose maybe they've got in contact with, I don't know. Ian, yeah, no, you're bang on. No, listen, he's a good angler. He is a good angler. He's still a prick. a massive first-class prick with a capital P, but he's a good angler. He knows his stuff. Oh yeah, obviously, boys and girls, don't worry. Don't forget about Bear Hooks Fishing. Don't forget about Nath. I'll watch his YouTube channel as well when he puts videos up, when he's allowed out. Listen, going back to Andy quickly. He fishes all over the country. He gets paid, properly paid, as a full-time job. And he's got people all over the country going, Andy, there's cod being caught here. There's rays being caught here. There's smooth hands being caught here. If I had contacts all over the country telling me where the fish was, I'd catch all the fish he catches. I'd make myself look like a top boy. No, he doesn't. The geezer doesn't know anything really. He does what people tell him, and that's that. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I've got to say on that matter. A birdie dance for digging ragworm. Can you explain a bit more on that? Because I don't know what a birdie dance is. Rob, yeah, I know, mate. We've seen this, and same as Wales, but it's not fair. I don't think it's not fair. I can't see why you can't. You're allowed to go out for more exercise a day, but you're not allowed to stand still exercising. Stupid. Yes, Mickey Rambo. See, this is another thing. I always forget about who I watch. Yes, Phil Dow is good, and the Norway videos are good. Oh, sorry, Caveman. Andy Webb from Sea Angling Adventures. Yeah, Phil Dow is good. A lot of people ask me, would I like to go to Norway? Yes, I would, but no, I wouldn't. Because the thing is, I couldn't afford to go there twice a year. And going over there, catching some big fish, big place, big cod, big haddock, and then coming back home to catch white and dogfish for the rest of my life would probably send me off the edge. Yeah. Shane, you're proper cruising, son. We're gonna have to have a big Mike. We'll have to have a big meet up, and Shane and Nate's gonna have to come face to face. The Sloth versus Shrek. Mick, no, my connection keeps saying to me that I'm dying. I'm going off. Oh yeah, Bodgemaster. I know that. I listen. I know where I can find them. I just can't find them. When I dig lug, obviously, if I'm digging it or pumping, all you can see is the spurts of water when you're walking around, and that doesn't tell you exactly where they are, or I haven't found it does. To be honest, I've only been digging rag for a few months now. I've only found out where they were a few months ago, so I will get better at it. But 100's enough for me anyway. And I wouldn't want to dig my little spot out to sell to people. It's not worth it. They're too valuable to me. Nice one, Glenn. See you soon, mate. Oh, Bodgemaster. Nice one. I'll have to have a little look, mate. I'll have to have a little look. Anthony, tight lines, mate. Listen, hopefully you can. If you cannot get over the borders, I feel like we're Mexicans trying to get over the Great Wall. I'm sure there's a way you can find. I'm sure it's not going to be long. I'm sure they're going to follow suit soon. Right, lads, I'm probably off as well. What's the time? God, it's 9:25. Time for my bed. Combine, obviously, yeah, that's it. In a bit, Mark. See you later, boys. I'll bring you back.